lot of static. And me, I would like it automatic. Oh, what did you think would happen next? Oh, what could it ever be? So it's time to get away. It's time to get away from you. Next time, let's talk about it. Or maybe start again. Shocked to think I used to pity you. To think I used to pity you. It's true. To think I used to pity you. To think I used to talk to you. It's true. Or even start again. I couldn't tell you what you wanted. You know what I'm saying? I knew you were low, man. But the truth is, I was shocked.
Friday night and live on 2K Sports, we're going to bring you the NBA and all its excitement. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. Looking at Toronto, they took the win in their last game against the Pacers in Indiana. And what really made that outcome a surprise was how lopsided it was.
They were just locked really in a zone from a team defense standpoint, and nobody ever got stuck on an island. There was always somebody providing help, and the communication was tremendous.
And that was the key, Greg, the communication and the teamwork. You can't play good rotating defense if you're not communicating and on the same page. They were doing all of that at a high level.
Here are the five for the Raptors. Lowry and Derozan are the guard tandem. Jonas Valanciunas is out there with Scola, and it's Carroll in at the three slot. Thompson is double. Kicks it out to Love. Here's Derozan, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James. So it's Toronto now. It's a 5-point game. Valanciunas dishes to Derozan. Low block shot. Another miss by Derozan. Toronto on defense. Last time they met was in Toronto.
Yeah, it was a narrow win, but in that last meeting, I think foul trouble for the other side may have really just tipped the scale and allowed them to escape with the W.
You know, whether it was their smart play or a few whistles that perhaps could have gone either way, when games are tight, every decision becomes more magnified.
Carroll's gone 2 for 2 so far from 3. Irving kicks to Love. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Here's Smith. Rebounded by Valanciunas. Toronto, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Carroll with it. He's picked up by LeBron. Carroll passes to Valanciunas. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And nobody, guys, among the defenders stepping up to challenge him on that drive to the 10.
And Greg, he says, thank you very much, and sails in for the flush.
And those are the kind of sequences that tell you why the score is what it is. You know, Dwayne Casey was once a player at Kentucky, took me and hosted me on my recruiting visit at Kentucky back in 1979. Actually got his coaching start at the school as well.
And that one's good. The Cavaliers trail by 7. And here's Love from the arc. Derozan with it. He's picked up by Irving. Derozan again. Irving. It's Derozan with the drive. He takes it up and lays it in.
Now, they've done a great job of getting into the middle of that defense and scoring it. In the paint.
And that's why they're on this run. You get that close to the hoop, and it's a lot easier to make shots. And one thing that I know a lot of fans are worried about is NBA jerseys with ads on them. It's something the NBA has explored more in-depth recently and would be another stream of revenue for the league.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Mozgov, he's checked in for Thompson. Fry comes in for Kevin Love. Shumpert is checked in for J.R. Smith. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Kyrie Irving. Joseph dishes to Patterson. Shoots from 12. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. And with the ads on the jerseys, it isn't something that would sit well with the fans probably, but around the globe, almost every other league in the world has ads on their jerseys.
You know, the NBA has shown that they're willing to try new things with jerseys, much like they've looked at other issues. It started with the sleeve jerseys, and advertisements is just another area they're exploring.
Now, here's Patterson. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. And it's Joseph in the corner. Puts up the baby hook. Ross for 3. And the Raptors miss again.
You know, 9 times out of 10, he's going to knock that one down. He'll spray that one on you.
Wow, the floor just really opened up for him on that possession.
Yeah, I mean, I'm all for good offense, but that was just a terrible reaction from the defense.
Now, here's Joseph. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Here's Powell. Connects from 3-point range. Powell's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. LeBron kicks to Shumpert. It's tipped to the left side wing. Dellavedova from outside. Can't get it to go. For the Cleveland Cavaliers, their last game a loss to the Pistons in Detroit. The shot and game clock separated by 4. This one for 3. Cavaliers with the rebound. James kicks to Shumpert. Here's Dellavedova. Joseph with the rebound.
Now, nice work there to contest the finish inside.
You know, they got the shot they wanted, but his defense, I mean, deterred them from those plans.
And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we end the first quarter of play. Raptors lead by 12. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. And welcome back. It's been all one-sided so far through the first quarter as our second quarter gets underway. And for the Raptors, this has been the game they wanted to have.
They've been a well-oiled machine offensively thus far.
They've kept the ball moving, Greg, and their opponents chasing after it. That's how they've piled up all the points.
Kyrie Irving and J.R. Smith at the guard set. Amon Shumpert is out there with Kevin Love. And it's Thompson in at the 5 down low. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Lowry drives in. Kicks it to Valanciunas. Patterson, that's good.
A wide open 3. They need much better communication defensively.
With that shot, the Raptor lead is get back down to 13 points, and that one coming from Irving. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
How about that? Breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk.
A nice way to pad that lead a little more.
Yes, indeed.
Lowry against Irving. Battles through traffic and lays it in. Carroll's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
You know, one aspect of their play today that's really been tight and far superior is their passing.
And that kind of flow can be elusive, but the great offenses have it, and that's just what they've shown here tonight.
Patterson, the screen. Lowry from outside. Rebound by Smith. The Cavaliers trail by 17. Shumpert passes to Love. Shumpert with it. Now guarded by Derozan. And stolen by Patterson. No good. And Cleveland the other way now.
I mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's ugly every time it does.
Yeah, it is unfortunate, embarrassing. He just lost his concentration for a split second. That's all it took.
Yeah, field goal percentage above 50 now. Their offense is starting to show.
And, you know, that's a really good sign. I mean, they stumbled out of the gate, but they're starting to look a little better now and regaining some ground.
That one goes. Count it. 8 points for Kyrie Irving.
Not fazed at all by having a bigger defender on him down low, and I really thought he would be.
You know, at first glance, you wouldn't think that he'd be comfortable in that particular situation, but well, I tell you what, he didn't look like he was out of his element at all right there.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Raptors?
They've been making some really nice passes out there. Excellent passing. That could set the tone for the rest of the game.
And also, they've gotten the three-pointer to fall tonight as well. That's equally as important.
Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. Channing Frye's checked in for Thompson. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Amon Shumpert. Lowry. Rebound by Smith.
And trying to come up with the highlight reel finish, somebody forgot to finish it.
Dellavedova dishes to Frye. Nice shot by Smith.
I've really appreciated their activity in the post today. I mean, their movement down low has been great.
Oh, that's right on the money. They've generated a lot of easy opportunities on the inside.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
Raptors leading by 12. And Derozan throws it down hard.
Tell you what, he's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Absolutely insane with that dunk.
Well, now they're starting to rub it in, aren't they? Have build up a lead, and here we go, folks. It's showtime.
That was a Kodak moment right there. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys on the ropes.
No good from Frye. Toronto's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Outside Derozan. Shot clock at 5. Oh! That is just nasty.
About the athleticism on that finish. Kevin, what kind of confidence do you have to even try something like that?
It takes a lot of guts. You're right. He's got him, though. He has got him.
Guys, more than guts and guile, how about the skills to go along with it? That gives you the full package.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Mozgov comes in for Kevin Love. And LeBron's subbed in for Kyrie Irving. Raptors also changing it up. Ross is checked in for Derozan. And it's Powell in for Kyle Lowry. Here's Powell. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Launches it. Cross in the corner. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. A terrible turnover.
And so it's Cleveland with it. They trail by 14. Here's James. Here's Smith. Misses the wing J.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
And so we wrap up the first half. The Raptors out in front, leading by 14. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Quicken Loans Arena.
Fans, you gotta get loud. Come on, let's have
And as we welcome you back, we begin our second half. So far, not a tightly contested game, guys, but, anything can happen. A fantastic game from DeMar DeRozan so far.
Yeah, one of the things about the truly greats of our game is that sometimes you get spoiled because of how consistent they can be. And so far, another big scoring night for him.
And oftentimes when he puts up that many points in the first half, he follows it up with an even better second half. We'll see if that's the case here.
We're getting back to the action now. It's been a one-team show so far. We'll see if that changes here in the third. A fantastic game from DeMar DeRozan so far.
Just in attack mode, he was able to get in the lane at will in that first half.
Yeah, it really was aggressive attacking basketball at its finest. I mean, really a lot of fun to watch.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. Setting the floor for the Raptors. The star pair of Lowry and DeRozan are the guards. Scola out there with Damari Carroll. And it's Valanciunas in the pivot spot, manning the middle. Valanciunas with a screen on Irving. The shot by Lowry, no good. The Cavaliers trail by 12. And the rejection by Valanciunas. Smith against DeRozan. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough. Emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Shumpert's checked in. And the Raptors also making a change. Patterson's checked in. On the wing, Shumpert. No good on the triple. Raptors leading by 15. Outside Lowry. From outside the arc. And the Raptors miss again.
Well, it's just been one of those kind of games for them.
And stolen by Kyle Lowry. Fast break, here we go. And finished off by DeRozan.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at either end, steals, fast break buckets, and the other team scrambling to find its game.
Great point. I mean, that aggression has allowed them to just create a lot of havoc, and boy, are they taking advantage.
And here's Lowry, following the three-pointer by Kyrie Irving. To the wing on the left. Clock at 6. Carroll. And Thompson sends it back. And finished off by Shumpert.
Tell you what, Kevin, they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
Clark, that deficit will go away quickly if he does.
And how about how he capped that one out, almost like the 1-2 punch.
Now here's Derozan. He's got 15.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
It's stolen by Valanciunas. Derozan with it. Guarded now by Irving. And stolen by Irving.
Oh, quick hands on the steal and then just mad hops on the slam.
Great sequence for them defensively and Clark offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other, Kevin. That's just good, aggressive, attacking basketball at both ends.
And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That's his fourth foul of the contest. Matthew Dellavedova has checked in for Irving. Powell, he's checked in for Toronto. Corey Joseph comes in for DeMar DeRozan. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. The Raptors have gone 4 for 5 from the charity stripe in this one up to now. And the Cavaliers with some changes. Mozgov comes in for Thompson. In for Kevin Love. And then for Toronto, Biyombo checks in for Valanciunas. And Terrence Ross is subbed in for Kyle Lowry.
Cutting into the lead with a huge one-hand throwdown.
That's how to get your team back into it.
Yes, sir.
I tell you what, guys, that might also put a little spark into those guys.
And that'll increase their rebound advantage. Forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend. Take it to the hoop.
And how, Clark? Brilliant throwdown.
Just exerting his authority on that play.
Now, here's Joseph. There's the dish to Ross. Offensive rebound. Biyombo kicks to Patterson. Off target from three-point range.
A clear look at the hoop. He doesn't miss many of those.
And it's done. Dellavedova missing. Raptors leading by 13. And here is Ross. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game.
The defense needs to play tight on him, and that's exactly what they did to force that miss. Well done. Flying high and throwing down the hard one-hander.
Look at that jam. I mean, just beautiful.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now.
Clark, there is a swagger out here on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
That's right.
I tell you what, I used to love to go up and jam like that.
And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Raptors lead by 14. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter underway. And we welcome you back as we get going here in the fourth quarter. The final quarter of play can change everything. J.R. Smith and LeBron at the 2 and 3. Kevin Love out there with Tristan Thompson. And it's Irving in at the 1 spot. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now.
Wow, and how huge has he been today? Really just giving his team a nice lift.
Yeah, and he's kept them close enough to be within striking range. I mean, the deficit would be much larger if not for the efficiency of his play.
And some changes here for the Raptors. Scola comes in for Biyombo. And Damari Carroll subbed in for Powell.
With the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in control of this game.
And no doubt about it, rebounding is an effort stat, folks. They've been more determined than their opponent thus far. And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half.
Here's Carroll, and he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter.
For three, Love. No good. And Toronto will go the other way with it. Here's Joseph. And the rejection by Smith. Love the pass to LeBron. To the middle. It's stolen by Carroll. Wide open look. Kyrie Irving with the rebound.
Not really sure what he was thinking about on that shot. That is not high IQ basketball.
Not at all. I mean, he shouldn't even have considered taking that shot. Just a poor choice there. Cutting into that lead a little bit. Way to finish.
And the basket is still shaking.
Oh, I mean, he has got power in bunches on that two-hand.
And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
So far, they've turned in a fantastic performance from the three-point line. It's been a weapon all game.
And also, guys, they take a lot of pride in their ability to rebound the basketball, especially on the offensive end.
DeMar DeRozan is checked in for Joseph. That's good. 12 points for Kevin Love.
Well, he certainly isn't the one to blame for them being in the hole. He's been on the money with his game.
Fires the three. DeRozan dishes to Carroll. Screen by Valanciunas. Carroll against Smith. Carroll kicks to Scola. Just 5 on the clock. To the left wing.
2 minutes.
Lowry from outside. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Patterson, he's checked in for Luis Scola. The Cavaliers trail by 11. Irving with it. Lowry picks him up. Irving passes to Thompson. Bank shot, no good.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady with their work on the interior. Really a well-rounded effort overall.
Down low. Out to DeRozan. Jacks up a three. Cavaliers with the rebound.
You can't get into much better position for the three than that. Everything was right on target. It just didn't fall.
And that's playing into the hands of the defense right there.
No way you can sneak that shot by him, Greg. I mean, he was all on top of that one.
Carroll with the three. And Patterson kicks to Carroll. Three-pointer, Lowry. Offensive rebound. There's 57 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Carroll for three. Feeds it to Valanciunas. Doubled by Smith. Carroll kicks to DeRozan. And J.R. Smith picks up the foul. That's his first foul. And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Mozgov, he's checked in for Tristan Thompson. Fry comes in for Kevin Love. Shumpert is checked in for J.R. Smith. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Kyrie Irving. A new group in now for the Raptors. Biyombo is checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Ross comes in for Patrick Patterson. Powell, he's checked in for DeMar DeRozan. And Corey Joseph subbed in for Kyle Lowry. Here's LeBron. And that one hits back iron. Dishes to Joseph. He feeds it to Biyombo. Puts up a three. And so Toronto takes this one. But